right here.
Motion goes to Shields. It's reversed.
He's got big room.
Down the left sideline. He's going to be. Hopkins takes a snap, drops back. He's going to throw to the right side. He's got his man out there. It's Chandler.
Touchdown.
He reaches across.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown. Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me.
The improbable comeback has now been complete.
Are you kidding me?
Over here was wise too.
Motion, then they fake the jet sweep. Hopkins looking. He's going to pull it down and run to the right side. Makes a move. He's into the corner of the end zone.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Robert G. Knox Field here at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium for this Bayside North First South matchup between the Queen Anne's County Lions and the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is AJ Patton. I'm joined alongside Mr. Tyler Workman, the varsity assistant lacrosse coach for the boys lacrosse team, and 8th grade science teacher over there at Decatur Middle. Mr. Workman, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to sitting up here in the booth with you, watching some of these young kids that I just recently taught over at the middle school, and get to see what they're about and see how they've matured and grown since a year ago since I was able to see them. Absolutely.
So Queen Anne's shooting the ball first. They're 2-1 on the season with wins. In week 1 versus Rising Sun, they defeated Rising Sun 16-9, and then in week 3 they defeated Y High 28-8. with a loss in between there at North Carolina, 21-14. Seahawks coming into this game undefeated, 3-0 on the season, outscoring opponents 117-0. How about that?
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a much different format from the NFL.
Absolutely, yeah. It's Bowden Smith to kick off here for the Seahawks. 2 lines back deep to receive. We are underway. This ball is kicked, received at about the 18-yard line as Zymir Mack takes upfield and gets to about the, the 34-yard line. That's where Queen Anne's will start out. So interested to see how this Queen Anne's offense runs. Haven't seen too much film on them this season. About to see if they run the ball a lot, pass. I think setting the tone here for Queen Anne's is one of the main keys early here, especially on the road.
Might be a first test for Decatur to see what they got.
Absolutely. As Paul Toohey IV is the Queen Anne's quarterback here. In shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. As Toohey drops back. Trying to roll out right. Gets hit by Workman. Passes off as that's Mack with the reception. Gets up to about the 40-yard line. Good job by Toohey to make something out of nothing there.
Nice little screen pass. Quick yardage. You got about 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
Looks like Toohey go under center here. Takes the snap, pitches it right to King Mack. Gets the first down, gets knocked out of bounds on the far sideline by number 11, Nikki Soares over there on the far sideline, but after Queen Anne's gets the first down.
Queen Anne's looks like they're able to move the ball pretty nicely on this first drive.
Absolutely. Zymir King Mack showing off some speed so far on the backfield. Get up to the 46-yard line of the Lions. So Toohey the fourth under center once again with 3 in the backfield. Toohey hands it off. I see that it is there. Getting back to the line of scrimmage there for Queen Anne's.
Defensive line's getting some good push there.
Absolutely, yeah. Good stop there on 1st and 10 for the Seahawks.
Has Decatur been tested in the air recently over their past few games?
I mean, for the most part, not really. It's been a lot of runs, in the run game. Seahawks D-line has definitely been tested. And obviously, they've done a very good job so far in allowing a single point so far this season. That's going to be a pitch left to King Mack. Breaks 1 tackle, spins out another. Gets up to the 48-yard line. Just a 2-yard gain there, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It's a good stop. Stacking the box, putting as many people in. We don't know if they can throw the ball downfield just yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, 3rd and 8.
That true testament right here. 3rd and 8, 3rd and long.
Likely will be a pass here from Toohey.
Yeah, so there's a replay right here.
Points so far this season. That's going to be a pitch left to King Mack. Still breaks one tackle, spins out another. Gets it up to the 48-yard line, allowing a single point so far this season. That's going to be a pitch left to King Mack. Breaks one tackle, spins out another. After a couple broken tackles there by King Mack. Gets up to the 48-yard line. Good job, pardon me, by the Seahawks D-line to stay with that. So Tui fakes the handoff. He's in trouble.
They sack him.
On the sack there was number 52, Anthony Lozano in the backfield there. A couple Seahawks from the backfield there as well. Once again, Seahawks D-line standing strong. We'll try and get a replay here of the sack by the Seahawks. Coming right up.
That pocket collapsed really fast on him.
Absolutely, yeah. Tui didn't really stand a chance. And here it is. On the sack there was number 52, Anthony Lozano. Pretty quickly there. In the backfield there. A couple Seahawks from the backfield there as well. See, we got a lot of nice technology up here. I'd say 4th and 13. Quinn's going to go for it. Tui takes the snap, and he's going long, looking for King Mack. And it's caught. Was he in bounds? Yes, he was. Down to the 30-yard line. Seahawks D-line standing strong.
That was quite the toe tap right there.
That, and what a great adjustment there by Zamir King Mack to turn around for that ball and get a foot in bounds.
From here, I thought Decatur was going to be able to make a play on the ball, but it just dropped right into the basket.
We'll try and get a replay here of the sack by the Seahawks.
Got both feet in on that one.
Right up.
That pocket collapsed really fast on him.
So yeah, so far Queen Anne's moving the ball here. We're trying to get it back here. Still have the stinger up. Let's do a little bit of radio call here for a second. Trouble. Tui takes the snap. Hand off to King Mack. Going sack there. Number 52. Anthony Lozano. A few Seahawks after a short gain on first down.
Yeah, he saw that edge guy and just made that cut and right into a couple of the linebackers. Exactly what you want.
Yeah, just got a gain of 1 there on first down. The 3 in the backfield. 9 here. First drive. Mr. Workman, do you think we're going to see a deep shot here? Tui Queen Anne's hands it off this drive.
You know, I think this is the chance you do that.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage at the Queen Anne's.
Line, you have to take that shot down to the end zone or at least somewhere down the field.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Play a little aggressive here.
Good stop there on a timeout.
Reassess, see what's going to go. What's going to happen
by Queen Anne's. So we'll step aside, take a short break with 4:59 left here in the first quarter. And 0-0 game for the Seahawks.
Has Decatur been tested in the air recently over their past few games?
I mean, for the most part, not really. It's been a lot of runs, in the run game. Seahawks D-line has definitely been tested. And obviously, they've done a very good job so far in allowing a single point so far this season. That's going to be a pitch left to King Mack. Breaks one tackle, spins out another. Gets up to the 48-yard line. Just a 2-yard gain there, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It's a good stop. Stacking the box, putting as many people in. We don't know if they can throw the ball downfield just yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, 3rd and 8.
That true testament right here. 3rd and 8, 3rd and long.
Likely will be a pass here from Tui. Yeah, so there's a replay right here. Points so far this season. That's going to be a pitch left to King Mack. Still breaks one tackle, spins out another. Gets up to the 48. Right, back to you. Second and 9 for Queen Anne's here on the first drive of the game. Pitch left to King Mack. Breaks one tackle, spins out another. After a couple broken tackles, up to the 48-yard line. Got down there. Good job, pardon me, by the Seahawks D-line to stay with that.
Oh, hey now.
Don't see him too often.
Has Decatur been tested in the air recently over their past games? Support for
the most part, not really. It's been a lot of runs, in the run game. Tui under center. Seahawks D-line has definitely been tested. Yeah, obviously they've done a very good job so far in allowing a single point so far this season. Griffith. That's going to be a pitch left to King Mack. Breaks one tackle, spins out another. Gets up to the 48-yard line. 2-yard gain there, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Good stop.
Yeah, we got a nice false start graphic up there as well.
We don't know if they can throw the ball downfield just yet.
Yeah, I was going to say 3rd and 8.
that true testament.
Second
right
and
here.
14 now.
3rd and 8, 3rd and long.
From the Seahawks 34-yard line. Will be a pass here from Tui. I think this is where you definitely have to take a shot here for Queen Anne's. This is a replay right here so far this season.
Especially being
That's
back
going to be a pitch left to King Mack.
Still testing
Breaks one tackle, spins out another. Gets up to the 48
going
back to you. Second and 9 for Queen Anne's here on the first drive of the game. King Mack breaks one tackle, spins out another. Gets up to the 48-yard line. Tui takes it. He's going for Hickman. Seahawks stay with that. And it's picked off on the near sideline. We're going to see who that was who picked it off. Number 2, Nehemiah Dale, the star running back for the Seahawks in this JV squad. 48-yard line. Tui takes it. He's going for Hickman. Play right here. Stay with that. And it's picked off on the near sideline.
The bottom of your screen there.
A couple of Seahawks got over there fast as well.
I will say Queen Anne's was able to put together a great drive, and it's tough to see them end in an interception. But, you know, if you want to score against this Decatur team, man, you got to take shots.
Well, if there is one positive for Queen Anne's, that was almost like a punt there as the Seahawks are backed up deep right near their own end zone.
Yep. That's what I like to call an arm punt.
Yeah. See it sometimes. You don't really see it anymore, but like the quarterbacks on 3rd and long when it's like a blowout. You see like Tom Brady used to do it, Ben Roethlisberger used to do it. They'd punt the ball on 3rd and long just to get to the opposite side of the field. As the workman takes the snap, hands off to Dale on the left sideline. He's got a hole, and he gets knocked out of bounds there on the far sideline. Looks like number 13 over there. Travis Black knocked him out there, the freshman.
Now, does the JV team run a similar offense to the varsity team here?
Last night, there was mostly runs. Kyle Mumford played a huge part in that game last night in the run game, but there was some passes as well. Seahawks were dominant in both the run game and the pass game last night. Offense all around was pretty incredible. So Workman, it'll be a toss. Ball's in the end zone. Queen Anne's dives on it. It's a Queen Anne's touchdown. Wow, just sort of disaster on the jet sweep for the Seahawks. Reverse jet sweep that time. On the fumble, Queen Anne's falls on the end zone. And they get the first score of the game. Yeah, so here it is right here. There'll be a toss there. Ball's in the end zone. Queen Anne's dives on it. It's Queen Anne's touchdown. Who's on the reverse sweep there. Just lost the handle of it. And Queen Anne's is back there to get in the end zone. It's a tough break for the Seahawks there.
Yeah, that is tough after making a great play on defense, and then next thing you know, you got to send them back out there to try to block this extra point. Or are they going for 2?
Let's see. It looks like they are. Yeah. Believe Paul Tui is out there as the quarterback. Yeah. They're going to go for 2. Try to make an 8-0 ball game. It's 2 under center. Tui rolling out right. It's going to be a flag. It's likely to be a false start there on Queen Anne's.
Looked like the quarterback was motioning him to move, and he wasn't moving when he wanted him to.
Yeah. Yes, that was Zamir King Mack there in motion. I was thinking with King Mack in motion, we've seen him a lot so far in this game. I was thinking it was going to be a jet sweep. Instead, it was a rollout pass.
Going to be an option, possibly.
Yeah.
Running right behind him. Or motion into the trips on that right side.
Yes, they'll stay on here. 2-point conversion will now be from the 10-yard line. Or 7-yard line here.
A lot of yards to go just for 2 points.
Yeah. So a Tui in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tui will take it. Try to find a man to the right. Tui's going to roll out left, and he's going to scramble. He gets hit hard right in front of the end zone. Solid defense there with the Seahawks to collapse on Tui. And now if that ball were at the 2-yard line, that would have been an easy 2-point conversion there for Queen Anne's.
Yes, it would have.
But instead with the false start, they'll stay a 6-0 ball game.
Cornerback broke right on that quarterback right at the right time.
Yeah.
Knew he was past that line of scrimmage and was able to make a play.
We'll take a quick break, step aside with Queen Anne's up 6-0 here at 3:59 left here in this first quarter. All right, coming back to you to that short break. Queen Anne's getting the first score of the game here, Mr. Workman. Once again off a tough break there for the Seahawks. But let's see if they can get it back here.
Normal field position, we'll see what they have. They can open up the playbook.
Yeah. So that's an onside kick there by Queen Anne's. Hits off a Seahawk. But Seahawks able to stay with it. I'm trying to see who that was. He recovered that. Got about the 49-yard line. That was the number 11 there. With the Seahawks recovering that. That's Nicky Soros. Good concentration there to stay with that.
I think for your Queen Anne's, you got to break out all the stops to kind of get into Decatur. You know, onside kick, going for the deep shots. Really try to put them on their heels early in the game, because if you give momentum to Decatur, they will take advantage.
That maybe pull out some crazy plays as well. You see an onside kick in the first quarter.
Yep.
I mean, it's very, very rare that you see that.
It's a little Sean Payton-esque, you know, from the Super Bowls with the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, yeah. Seahawks single back formation here. Scott in motion to the right side. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Workman takes it, hands off to Dale. Okay, he's got a hole. Evades one man and gets taken down at the 41-yard line. Number 37, Trayvon Jackson there, the freshman. But,
that was a great big hole there, man. He's got some speed. He hit it hard and made one cut and got those 9 yards.
Good gain there on first down by Nehemiah Dale, who's been incredible so far this season for the Seahawks JV squad.
He's a freshman?
Sophomore. Yeah, and I believe he had 5 touchdowns last week versus North Carolina.
Put the ball in his hands and you'll see something explosive happen.
I was going to say that, and it doesn't really matter what level, high school, college, NFL, 5 touchdowns is insane. I mean, that's a tough thing to do. Very, very tough, no matter how talented you are.
Well, it looks like they gave him the first down.
Yeah, just barely. So moving the change for the Seahawks. Single back formation once again. With Dale in the backfield. And Colton Espinosa in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Dale once again, straight to the middle. Nice juke there by Dale. And he gets another first down. How about Nehemiah Dale so far, though? Another good gain on first down there.
He will not stop moving his feet. That is excellent ball running there. Get him a breather, some water.
He's very elusive as Cooper Glover will check in here for him.
Looks like he reversed fields there on that run play and was able to find a nice little seam.
Yeah, Seahawks run game is very dominant so far this year. Let's see what Cooper Glover can do on first down. Bad snap there. Glover's able to fall on it, thankfully, there for the Seahawks.
Second fumble of the game.
Yeah.
Miscue between the center and the quarterback.
Just a little bit low there. Yeah.
Yep.
So now bring up 2nd and 17 for the Seahawks. Maybe try a screen pass here, maybe slant over the middle. I think for Workman, gotta try and find some passes here.
Yeah, I think now we're in that little range, 40 to the 20-yard line. You got to take a shot here. This is where you can play aggressive.
Yeah, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for the Seahawks. Glover in the backfield once again. So Workman, hand off to Glover there, trying to bounce to the left side. He's got a couple lines chasing after him. Gets it up to the 29-yard line. got about half of it back.
I think you can run the ball here on that second down play because you know you're going to go for it on fourth down. So you have two more downs to get those 14 more yards. So maybe you take the shot here. You find something in the middle of the field. A little dig route.
Yeah, I'll bring up 3rd and 13. Just a 4-yard gain there for Glover. Seahawks in shotgun formation here. So Scott in motion, fakes jet sweep, hand off in the middle to Cooper Glover. It's a good gain there. He's going to be very close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. It's going to be a few yards short. It'll be about
4th and 5.
Yeah. 4th and 4, 4th and 5. So Stive's going to go for it here on plus territory. 4th and 4. Just go for it territory, 100%.
Yeah, I like this decision here. You gotta get these points back. Try to take the lead from Queen Anne's here.
Espinosa in motion once again to the left side. Workman hands off the middle to Glover once again. He's got the first down. That's all the Seahawks needed. Gets up to about the 15-yard line.
This one's gonna be close. Looks like they're giving it to him.
Seahawks get in the red zone as well. So just 19 seconds left here in this first quarter.
I think we let the clock run out here.
Most likely. We'll see if they want to run one more play. Just 8 seconds left. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Substitution looks like. Yeah, for Queen Anne's. So that's Gavin Griffith checking off there for Queen Anne's.
Missing a mouth guard.
And Alex Hickman went out, check in here. So Seahawks run one more play. It's going to be a jet sweep there to Espinosa. He's got room, and he's got a touchdown. And we are tied right back up at 6.
He saw nothing but daylight there. He knew that was a touchdown as soon as he got that ball. He saw the hole open up and just was like, this is mine.
Well, good thing the Seahawks ran one more play there. Able to tie the game. Trying to take the lead here going into the second quarter. So Bowden Smith on the extra point. It is up and good. Seahawks had the lead 7-6 going into the second quarter. We'll be right back with you.
Touchdown by Colton Espinoza. Extra point good by number 44, Bowden Smith. We head into the second quarter. Seahawks leads 7-6. Go Seahawks!
All right, coming back to start of the second quarter. The Seahawks up 7-6 over the Lions. Mr. Workman, what are you liking so far from the Seahawks and from the Lions?
From the Lions, I like their aggressiveness. They're coming after Decatur, whether they're trying to take a shot down the field. They opened up with that screen play. Moving the ball, I think that's some things they need to stick to. They need to stick to that script. And then that onside kick was very shocking, and so I think those things are going to kind of help you try to stay into this game with Decatur being able to score with an average of, 50 points a game?
Yeah.
You got to do something to try to keep up with them.
So Queen Anne's will start their drive now. It's like from about the 29-yard line here.
Now, I think Decatur's made a couple of mistakes, 2 fumbles, one costed them 6 points. But going for it in our own territory, running the ball, they've been able to run the ball really well. And I think if they stick to that game, they're gonna find some great opportunities. Maybe we'll see an explosive play here.
Absolutely. Ball 27-yard line. That's where Queen Anne's will start out. Try and get that score back. Touchdown back the Seahawks scored there. So 2 in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Stewie takes the snap. It's going to be a pitch there to King Mack and a big hit by Nehemiah Dale.
Wow, he blew that play up. Both of those ball carriers got blown up in the backfield.
Stewie
My
takes
goodness.
the snap. It's going to be a pitch there
There's
to
the
King
replay
Mack
right
and
here.
a big hit by Nehemiah Dale.
Wow, he blew that.
Dropped the hammer right there.
He came flying in there.
Just a gain of 1 there. I'll back him up, pardon me, on first down.
I think that's something they game plan
Second and
for
14.
in practice.
Yeah.
You know, the safety comes up when they see a run play. The safety's got to take that option player, and then the linebackers pick up the running back or the quarterback.
Yeah, it's a 2nd and 14 here. 2 in shotgun formation once again. King Mack in motion once again. Yep.
He was moving forward before the ball was snapped.
So I'll back him up 5 more yards, bring him 2nd and 19. This penalty is starting to hurt Queen Anne's here.
Queen Anne's needs to clean up the penalties, and Decatur needs to be able to handle the ball.
I'll say, speaking of penalties, there was a lot last night in that varsity game.
Was there?
I believe they said 36 penalties in that game.
That reminds me of the Cowboys-Giants game with the most penalty yards I've seen in a long time.
That was quite the game, though, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Wow. That might have been the game of the year.
Sounds like it was a really good game last night. What was the final score?
37 to 30. Yeah. So 2 in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. King Mack in motion once again. That time he didn't move early. Tui's rolling out right. Screen caught by King Mack on the near sideline. Breaks the tackle. And he gets a first down there. Very solid play by Queen Anne's there on 2nd and very long.
I think Nemo broke to try to help with that sack, and the quarterback ended up escaping and was able to throw the ball. Maybe beyond the line of scrimmage. Might be coming backwards.
Yeah, we got a flag, though. Trying to see what the call is.
I think they said that the receiver stepped out of bounds and then stepped back into play and caught the ball, so that would be an illegal touching.
Yeah. It's a little bit rare you see that on a pass play. You see that sometimes on like a punt when one of the deep men runs out of bounds and then runs back in and tackles the guy. They call a 15-yard penalty on that. But pretty rare you see it on a pass play.
Yeah, that's what happens when you line up close to the boundaries. If you're running an out route and then you go up, it's really easy to misplace that final step on the boundary.
Yeah, so now it's about 2nd and a mile here for Queen Anne's.
If you're Queen Anne's, that hurts, man. You just had a great play and you escaped a sack, and now you're going backwards.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what Queen Anne's goes with here. Would think on 2nd and very long, could see possibly a run play or a couple pass plays haven't worked out too often for Queen Anne's. Could go to King Mack here once again on maybe a jet sweep. The Tui will take it. He's going to drop back to pass. Screen left. That's caught out there. Looks like by number 4, Alex Hickman there on the catch.
It's covered well. That's what you want. Sometimes if you're going to give up a completion, you want that short one to be able to make that open field tackle.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure who that was there on the screen. It was not Alex Hickman. Either way, still 3rd and long here for Queen Anne's. I feel like gotta take a shot, but you see it sometimes on like 3rd and very long. They just go with a simple run play, try and get something out of it.
Yeah, you don't want to back yourself up in too much of a hole. You want to be able to pump the ball away and try to give yourself a fighting chance to get the ball back.
So 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tui in shotgun formation once again. Tui drops back. He's going long. And it's intercepted. And he's going to bring it all the way back because that's Nehemiah Dale. Who else but Nehemiah Dale on the pick 6 there. Seahawks now 13-6.
He is an exciting player to watch.
Interception return for the Seahawks. Nehemiah Dale.
That young man is having himself quite a season so far on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he's making big plays. He can definitely show you he knows how to hit somebody. Makes a break on a ball to make an interception and then runs down the field on the offensive side.
Yeah, so we'll try and get free play here right after this extra point by Bowden Smith. Which is up, and it is good. 14-6 Seahawks. Who drops back, and here's the replay right here. Going long, and it's intercepted. And he's going to bring it all the way back because that's Nehemiah Dale. Who else? Just came down from the sky. Dale right there for it. Able to pick it off and return it back for a touchdown. So we'll step aside, take a short break. 6:58 left here in the second quarter. Seahawks at 14-6. All right, coming back to 6:58 left here in the second quarter. Seahawks up 14-6 after back-to-back touchdowns. One by Colton Espinoza on the jet sweep. Then right there, the pick 6 by Nehemiah Dale. Seahawks starting to turn on here after going down early.
This is my first time in the booth, and I'm really enjoying myself. I'd like to give a little shout out to a couple of my buddies, the golf guys. They've tuned in and are watching this. And I think they're really enjoying it before they get to watch their college kickoff slate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A lot of good games on this weekend. I enjoy watching college football, or college game day, I should say, early in the morning. All those guys on that show do a great job. Good tackle there, one-on-one. Looks by Nicky Soares once again. Nicky Soares. As that was number 10 there for the Seahawks. Kyer White.
Kyer White, he is somebody I taught a couple years ago. Great kid, really great kid. Loved football.
Yeah, Seahawks special teams definitely been pretty solid so far today.
That's one place I think if any young kids are out there listening and you're playing football, if you want to find the field, if you can make plays on special teams, that's how coaches are going to notice you and get you on the field. 100%,
yeah. Great hustle there by the Seahawks getting back. Nicky Soares is back there. Kyer White. A few of those Seahawks as well. Just no room there for Queen Anne's to make anything happen. That's obviously the main thing on special teams, just getting back there in time. So 2 under center here. 2 backs in the backfield. Stewie hands it off to King Mack. Another good tackle there by the Seahawks. At that time, it's, let's see, number 71. Was that Lawson Draheim there? It was. Yeah, Lawson Draheim. What a great tackle there by that young man. So we're going to have 2nd and 13 here for Queen Anne's. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line here. Yeah, but I'll say Seahawks D-line been pretty solid so far today.
They've got some size on them, and I've been looking at the sideline, and there's some big boys to fill those roles.
The two under center. He snaps, hands off in the middle there. Not a lot of room. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot there for Queen Anne's.
Pulling out the big guys, putting in a nickel package, looking for those deep shots. We'll see Nehemiah, I'm sure, around that ball when it's thrown.
Yeah, the lone safety back there for the Seahawks. So 3rd and 14 now. Just under 5.5 remaining for halftime here. Game moving along pretty quick, I'll say.
Yeah, it is. Is this a little different than what you've been used to for JV games?
Yeah. Obviously been a lot of dominant Seahawks wins, I'll say. Getting running clock by halftime for the most part, if not in the 3rd quarter. So there'll be a toss there to King Mack on the far sideline. Breaks one tackle, spins out another. Doesn't get much after that. Gets up to the 20-yard line. Now working up 4th and 12. We got a flag down. Let's see what the call is. Might be a holding here. Usually on jet sweeps on the far sideline. See a lot of holding calls. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Seahawks. That'll go on number 8.
Is that Jordan Workman?
Jordan Workman, yeah.
Ironically, there's no relation between Jordan Workman. I did see him in the halls, though, at 8th grade, and I got that question quite a bit. But he's a good kid. I believe he was a Gator over at the middle school.
Nice, yeah. That was that's 8th grade, right? Gators. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember. I was a Diamondback.
Diamondback.
Yeah, I was a Diamondback. Can't believe that was 4 years ago already. That's
time moves quickly.
Jeez, that is crazy. So 1st and 10 here for Queen Anne's from their own 35-yard line. 2 under center once again. We're going under center a lot this game. Tui will roll out left. It's going to be a dump-off pass there. It's going to be a flag once again.
Looks like they're going to call him for pass interference, pushing him before the ball got there.
Yeah, looked like pass was intended there for Cooper Williams on the far sideline. So back-to-back penalties here.
Queen Anne's catching some breaks. Let's see if they can't make something of this. Maybe tie it up before halftime. You got 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes about.
Yeah, that would be the goal for them, 100%.
Going in down by 2, maybe 3, maybe 1. I think that's a great spot you're in against this Decatur team.
Yeah, especially just simple holding calls like that can be tough. I feel like nowadays it's even more difficult. Like the pass interferences, the holdings, they get called a lot more than they did 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, yep.
It's tough.
Sometimes it's a little ticky-tacky with that, you know. You just see a little bit of the jersey being held.
I was going to say, yeah.
Those gloves, they grab just about anything, and so they'll call holding if they see any kind of jersey being pulled.
Safety, cornerback, all the positions nowadays are very tough to play. You got to be careful with how much contact you make with the receiver. So 2 under center. Takes the handoff. He's going long. Double coverage just over the head there of Nehemiah Dale. It's a pass intended for Alex Hickman there on the far sideline. He was looking for a penalty.
That was actually one of the better passes I think Queen Anne's has thrown today. I think they're starting to kind of put together something. And maybe that's because of some of the mistakes that Decatur's been making. Absolutely,
yeah. Queen Anne's definitely not playing Decatur bad. Just down 14-6 right now. That fumble into the end zone for the Queen Anne's touchdown was the first point scored against the Seahawks all season long, and we're in week 4.
Yeah, that's ironic that, you know, an offense doesn't score against you first all season long. The defense is the team that scores against you. As a coaching staff, you got to be really happy about that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So 2nd and 10 now. Two under center once again. Two backs in the backfield, one receiver to the right. Takes the snap. It's going to be a reverse jet sweep to King Mack from the right side to the left side. And Mack's got room. Breaks one tackle, gets up to the 41-yard line before he's met by 3 Seahawks there. But after a very good gain on second down, moving the chains to Queen Anne's.
Queen Anne's is definitely pulling out all the stops. Onside kicks, reverses, taking shots. They have an aggressive style, and that's probably what they practiced all week long.
So just under 4 minutes remaining here before half. Queen Anne's obviously their goal here. Score a touchdown before half. Most likely we'll try and go for 2, tie the game. But if you don't get it here, if you're Queen Anne's, if you score a touchdown. 14-12 at half against this very, very good Decatur team. It's definitely not bad whatsoever. Movement here on the D-line by the Seahawks. Tui takes it, hands off the middle there, and met right away by 3 Seahawks. On the carry there on number 52 was Andrew Kimball.
Just an ocean of blue right in front of him.
Nowhere he could go. Yeah, lost a 1 there. Bring him 2nd and 11.
Speaking of oceans, we have Oceans Calling this weekend. Are you going to be in attendance?
I was going to ask you. I am not. I'm not going this weekend. Are you?
I am not. Nope. It's a lot of big crowds, a lot of tourists.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather be up here in the booth.
I agree. Yeah. I think it's very good. Some of the biggest artists out there in Ocean City, local. I mean, that's pretty incredible to say that. But yeah, like you said, a lot of people, one tiny area. I actually went last year. I was out there. I didn't actually get in. I was like standing out, but I could hear the music and everything for free and all that, and that was just enough for me. As 2 Seahawks in the backfield there as Tui gets sacked at midfield. That's
that looked like Marco.
I believe it was. Yeah, Marco Marshall there in the backfield. Didn't actually get in for the sack. I was like standing out, but I could hear the music and everything for free and all that, and that was just enough for me. Yeah, him and 2 Seahawks in the backfield there as Tui gets sacked. Getting away with that sack.
Yeah, when you get done with that fake handoff, that play action play, and you turn around, there's a D tackle coming right at you because he was misblocked. That's got to be a scary sight.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, just 2 Seahawks chasing right after you. You're backing up, looking for a receiver, and there's just nothing there.
I mean, you see it in the NFL, those big guys, the quarterbacks. Sometimes Aaron Rodgers was really known for this. He does his little spin, and next thing you know, he sees a guy right there, and he just lays down.
Yeah.
He's not taking that chance.
So 3rd and 19 now for Queen Anne's. Most likely will take a shot here. That's going to be a flag. False start there on Queen Anne's. I'll back him up 5. I'll bring him 3rd and 24 now. Queen Anne's drive stalling out here with some of these penalties and the sack as well. They're moving the ball, but now backed up.
Yep, they were moving the ball, and now it's the tides have turned, and it's hopefully they can take a shot here and see, maybe get close, be able to go for it 4th and short.
They're going to weigh off the false start there. There's actually a timeout there by Queen Anne's. So 1:26 left for half. And the Seahawks are 14-6. We'll be right back with you. All right, now back with you. 1:26 left here before half. Seahawks with a 14-6 lead. 3rd and 19 here for Queen Anne's. Mr. Workman, what are you drawing up here for the lines?
You know, I'm looking 10-yard play right here. Something in the middle of the field, quick. another 10-yard play for a 4th down.
Tui dropping back, going long, and it's picked off once. Oh, almost there by Nehemiah Dale. With a second pick of the game, had it for a second in his hands. Will be incomplete.
Nothing but green field in front of him. I think he took his eyes off the ball and saw that and kind of just slipped through.
Yeah, he was definitely going the other way there. Most likely would have had it inbounds by a few yards, wouldn't have been able to turn it upfield. Hopefully try and get about 30 yards there, but 4th and 19 now for Queen Anne's.
And it looks like they have a quarterback change there in Queen Anne's.
Yeah, no punt here by Queen Anne's, especially on 4th and 19.
Unless he's going to roll out and punt. We'll see.
He's just going to go long, try and look for something there. And for Hickman, it's tipped back by Glover and picked off by Bryce Baker. Now on the near sideline, he's got space, and he's going to take it all the way back for the pick 6. Second pick 6 of the game for the Seahawks, now 20-6.
Touchdown Seahawks, Bryce Baker!
What great awareness to be able to tip the ball to your teammate like that. That's just fantastic. And then he was able to run it down the field. Then you saw Nehemiah throw a block. They're just doing everything out there right on the defensive side.
Incredible awareness by Cooper Glover there. Right position, right time for Bryce Baker. Took it, ran all the way back. I want to give a shout to the blockers as well for the Seahawks. I mean, trailing with Baker all the way down the field, making sure that no Lions were in the vicinity to tackle Bryce Baker there. Yeah, we'll try and get a replay here after this extra point. By Bowden Smith, looking to go 3 for 3 on the day. So long extra point here. They're going to call a flag there. Be a false start on the Seahawks moving back 5. Let's see if they'll wave it off, though. They waved off the Queen Anne's false start on the last drive. It's going to be offsides, actually, there on Queen Anne's. Seahawks going to go for 2.
So you get 1 yard closer and you decide now you're going to go for 2. I like the strategy.
Ball's very close here. Oh, this is going to be good. Trying to see, yeah, Workman is the quarterback here. He'll probably run it straight up the middle. The Seahawks did this a lot last year with working on 2-point conversions. He just ran straight up the middle. That's what he's doing. Bullish in the middle. That was easy. 22-6 Seahawks. Minute 5 remaining.
2-point conversion is good. Seahawks lead 22-6.
I mean, just great blocking all around.
That hole you could have driven a Mack truck through, man. He
Yeah.
was untouched. You know, I could have ran through that hole.
Yeah, it was very, very easy there for Jordan Workman. He's just going to
Here's
go
the replay
long,
on this
try to
pick
look for
6.
something
Tip
there.
back by
and for
Glover.
Hickman, it's tipped back
Bryce Baker's right
by
there.
Glover
He's gone.
and picked off by Bryce Baker. Seven to 6. had some momentum. Seahawks make amazing plays on both sides of the ball, especially on the defensive side there. 2 pick sixes, and they are down by 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
And 2-point conversions.
That last sequence, man, that sack really set them up to be behind, and then next thing you know, it's downhill.
Nicky Suarez once again with a tackle there on Zymir King-Mack. We're going to replay this tackle here. 2-point conversions. Nicky Suarez able to get back there right away. Wrap-up
really
tackle.
Set them up to be behind, and then next thing you know,
Great play.
It's downhill. Looked like King-Mack was trying to get to the wall over there on that left side of the field.
So Queens will start their drive here from the 28-yard line, looks like. Just 1 minute remaining here before half.
And they made another quarterback change from that last play.
Yeah, so Tui here, Paul Tui, the 4th, and shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Tui fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself. Good tackle there once again by the Seahawks on one-on-one coverage. Looks like it was number 9 there. Number 9 for the Seahawks on the tackle.
It seemed to be a design run there, trying to spread everybody out and then get a draw going.
That was actually number 0 there. Aiden Queen on the tackle for the Seahawks. Actually, no, that was number 9. We don't have a number 9 on the roster here for the Seahawks. Actually, Jack Dodson there. Got it right there. Yeah. Jack Dodson, I mean, he's incredible on the defensive side for the Seahawks. He had a great year last year. Having a good year so far. Right there in the backfield for the Seahawks once again on the tackle. That was number 5, Deonta Smith there in the backfield. Now it'll take us into halftime. With the Seahawks up 22-6 over the Lions. We'll be back with you after halftime.
At the half, the Seahawks lead 22-6. Fans, be sure to visit the concession stand and support your athletic boosters. Go Seahawks!
All right, coming back to start of the second half. Seahawks with a 22-6 lead over the Lions. It was a pretty dominant first half there for the Seahawks, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, we didn't get to see much of Decatur's offense. It was mainly Queen Anne's offense and Decatur's defense out there.
So onside kick once again. Bad handle on it. Ball's on the ground. Looked like the Seahawks came away with it there.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that to happen. You know, Queen Anne's needs to get the ball, get a score back. They tried it earlier in the first quarter, and, you know, coming out of halftime, you got to expect that again.
Yeah, Zach Payne was there to recover that onside kick. Bobbled it for a second, was able to stay with it. So Seahawks start their first drive of the second half here from their own 46-yard line.
Zach Payne was another one of my students that I had.
Really?
It's good to see him out on the field.
Hello, Terrapin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Two receivers to the right for the Seahawks. Shotgun formation. Be a handout to Dale. Straight at the middle. Burst of speed, and he's gone. First play from scrimmage of the second half. Seahawks with 28-6 now. Third touchdown of the day for Nehemiah Dale.
He saw that hole, one cut, and just was gone. There was just nothing but daylight in front of him. You know, on this cloudy day, he brings the daylight and scored 6 there.
Amazing burst of speed. Found the hole. As you said, he was gone.
I don't think we're going to be seeing much of Decatur's offense anymore because, you know, they score so quickly.
I'll say Bowden Smith made that again, 29-6. He's got quite the leg. Pretty accurate too. I think something that the Seahawks really specialize in is just their special teams in general. I feel like for the past 5 years, you know, they had Bergen East like a kicker for a while. Now Blake Wallace doing an incredible job, and looks like Bowden Smith's on the up and up.
Yeah, I mean, special teams is a great place to be really, really successful at. You know, when I was playing in high school, we had a kicker who kicked the ball into the end zone, and he could kick a 40-yard field goal in the middle of the game. So if we're on the 30-yard line, we could send our field goal unit. I was a long snapper, so we could send the field goal unit out there and just knock down 3 and get back out on defense and try to get the ball.
Really, that's pretty incredible. Funny enough, one of my old neighbors was actually a long snapper. He's a long snapper right now at Syracuse University.
That's awesome, yeah. Yep, long snapping is one of those interesting positions, you know. A coach asks you to get into it, and you kind of do it, and then it's just a unique thing you carry throughout life.
So Bowden Smith, punt, kick, I should say, will go out of bounds there. Free kick out of bounds. Lions will get on the 35-yard line here.
Yeah, our kicker, he went to Towson, and he punted for Towson, and it was he was a fantastic kicker.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, for Bowden Smith there, it looked like he was just trying to nail it right on the near sideline there to make it tough for Queen Anne's to get it. Just put it a little bit too far, rolled out of bounds.
Little pooch kick. We would try that in high school too. We'd kick it nice and high because, man, our kicker was so versatile. And we won a lot of games because of those special teams, pinning them deep, being able to hold them, and it just was they'd go for it on 4th down, and then if we couldn't move the ball, we'd just kick a field goal with them.
Yeah. I see defense wins games, but nowadays you could also add kickers can win you games. I mean, it's crazy.
Yep. That special teams defense, man, they're a different breed.
So first drive here of the second half for Queen Anne's. 9:47 remaining in this third quarter. 2 in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. So Tui drops back, looking to the right. He's got his man, Jace Kemp, there on the reception. Solid gain there on first down for Queen Anne's. Bring up that second and medium here. It's going to be about 2nd and 4.
Let's see if they can't do what they did on their first drive here. They started out with a screen. They moved the ball 5-6 yards. Let's see if they can't continue to move this ball down the field. But Decatur's defense is just a tough to break.
Yeah.
They stack the box here. Man coverage. Deep safety back.
So Tui dropping back once again. He's in trouble. He gets sacked once again. That's Deontay Smith there on the sack in the backfield there. Now bring him 3rd and long for Queen Anne's. I mean, just the Seahawks D-line breaking through once again.
Yeah, it looked like they brought a blitz there. They had lots of people in the box there between the tackles, and you know when that happens, you as a quarterback, you kind of gotta identify. You gotta get the ball out quick.
Yeah, there's no time there for Tui at all. So 3rd and 11 now from the line zone, 34-yard line. I keep waiting for a shot here by Queen Anne's. They've been going a lot of dump-off passes, a couple screen passes, short passes. Taking a few shots on this game, but definitely could maybe see one here. King back in motion. Tui drops back. There's the shot. He's going. Intercepted once again. Looking for Alex Hickman there. That's intercepted by Nicky Soares on the far sideline. 3rd interception of the day by the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think Queen Anne's needs to start trying to move the ball down the field methodically, getting some rhythm in, and then start taking a shot. Sometimes when you have those plays where you get blown up in the backfield and then you try to go back for a shot down the field, it can be demoralizing for your team.
Look at Nicky Soares, though. Ball hawk out there, one-on-one coverage. So here's the Seahawks offense. Didn't see them too much in that towards the end of that first half, but could we see them more here in the second half? So Workman hands off to Dale. He doesn't have much there. Broke the initial tackle, but was met right away after that. That'd be a loss of a couple of yards there. Bring up 2nd and 13 here. So 2nd and 13. I'm kind of looking for a pass possibly over the middle here by Jordan Workman. We're going with the Nehemiah Dale a lot. He's had a great game, obviously. We'll go with Dale once again, breaking through the middle. He's got a blocker in front. Spins around Hickman. It's taken down by him and a couple other Lions, but now after getting a 1st down. Nehemiah Dale once again.
I think Nehemiah Dale, man, sometimes he can be a little too fast for his own good. You know, he had a blocker, and if he was a little more patient, he would have been able to get behind that blocker and maybe get out an extra 15 yards on that run play. He just ran past his blocker, and sometimes that happens because you've got that kind of speed. It's a good thing to have. That's a good problem to be able to work with because you can learn from that. Can't teach speed.
Kind of has like the running back build as well, especially like we talked about Kyle Mumford earlier on the varsity squad. The running back build, low to the ground, powerful, speed. Low snap there, picked up by Workman. He's going deep, and it's knocked away there. Pass intended for number 19, Grayson Richardson there on the near sideline. Pass got knocked away by Noah Sudler.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play there by Queen Anne's. He wasn't able to get play on the ball, but he was able to make a defensive stop and push him out of bounds and bobble the ball.
But there's a deep shot by the Seahawks. Haven't seen it too often today. But I like the aggressiveness there, especially on 1st down.
Yeah.
Not afraid to take a shot.
Right. I like that.
Especially with this lead as well. The Workman in shotgun formation. One shooter to the right, 2 to the left. Scott in motion to the right side. And that'll be a jet sweep there with Jackson Scott. He's got some blockers in front. He's close to a 1st down. He'd be about a yard or 2 short. Good gain there on second and 10.
Fake the jet sweep, get a counter back the other way.
They're going to give him the 1st down. Yeah. It's very close to it. We'll give him the first. Guess forward progress there.
It's really great to see a chain gang out there. You know, the NFL's gone to the automated system, but seeing an old-fashioned chain gang out there is just awesome.
You see it mainly at the high school level, obviously, but mostly in the NFL with all that high technology they have nowadays, like you were saying. Honestly crazy. Workman taking a deep shot once again, looking for Richardson. That time he's got it. What a great catch by Grayson Richardson. He's fired up.
And it looks like there's some laundry on the field down there. That was a fantastic catch. Went up over top, high point the ball, and was able to bring it down, no problem.
Yeah, here's the replay right here. Take another look. Pretty good throw. Right on the money there for Richardson. They're going to wave off the flag. So ball will be at the Lions' 14-yard line here. Another chance the Seahawks punch it in. Try and get a 30-point lead.
I think that flag, they were looking at whether or not that was unsportsmanlike or not, and I think they waved it off as not just excitement.
So 3 Seahawks to the right for the Seahawks here. Looks like refs are going to come together here. Grayson Richardson. There's Ethan Cronin there on that catch. Our roster was wrong. It was not Grayson Richardson. Ethan Cronin. So what a great catch by Ethan Cronin. So Workman in shotgun formation. Wow, great break through there. Fumble on the ground, and Queens comes away with it. They're going to possibly call a flag. Looked like Lions were offsides there.
Yeah, I think that's sometimes what happens when you use the same snap count as a defensive player. You're able to time it up pretty good. And
yeah, that looked clean. A bit late. We'll try and get it here.
As a quarterback, sometimes you have to make a decision in the huddle and be like, let's try to go on a different snap count so we can keep the defense from being able to time up the play.
I was going to say perfect timing.
He was right there. He could have been offsides, but I think he just timed that pretty well. Because as soon as that ball was snapped, man,
he was there. Yeah, he was there. So Queen Anne's taking over now. Try and get something back here. Once again, down by 23.
Yeah, I'd like to see them try to move it down the field, get 6 yards, even 3 yards is a win.
So Tui hands off to King Mack. A bounce to the right side. Good tackle there once again by the Seahawks. The 21 on the tackle there. Taj Dorn.
Looks like that's a loss of one.
Younger brother of Trey Dorn. Another good stop of the Seahawks there on first down. King Mack, who had a pretty good first half, hasn't gotten much in the second half so far. So 2nd and 11 now. I've been very impressed with the Seahawks tackling today, though.
Yeah, they definitely were making some big plays, getting into the backfield, and they're moving that front line there. They're setting that line of scrimmage 1 yard back.
So 2 under center. One receiver to the left. They're running this 2 backfield, 1 receiver to the left all game. They're going to call a timeout here. We'll step aside, take a short break. 4:35 left here in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks with 29-6. All right, 4:35 left here in the third quarter. So it's 29-6 of the Lions. Two in shotgun formation. Back to his right. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Two, he drops back. Looking over the middle. He's got a receiver there. That's number 19, Landon Gross on the reception there. Got a few yards there on a second down.
I think that's the
Third and 7.
longest that the quarterbacks had to throw the ball, and you could see it allowed the receivers to run their routes and be able to turn their heads.
It's about third and medium here, 3rd and 7. Interesting to see what Queen Anne's goes with. There was a short pass on 2nd and 11, 3rd and 7.
I think you do the same thing.
Yeah.
You find some medium yardage plays.
Try and get some space.
Make it a 4th and short.
Got to protect against the Seahawks D line as well.
Big guys are out. Gonna go after him.
The two, he drops back. He's got a few Seahawks back there. As he gets sacked, there's going to be a flag on the field, though. Let's see what we're going to call. That Seahawks D line pressuring Tui once again there. In the backfield, had no time. Yeah, looks like going to be a hold there on Queen Anne's. Decline the penalty. Bring up 4th and long.
Did you watch any college football last night?
A little bit, yeah. I watched that Florida State-Virginia game. That game was, wow. I watched the end of that game, 46-38, overtime win.
I know. I
Virginia.
was shocked that Virginia was able to pull out the win. I thought overtime, Florida State's going to be able to put this away. But, Virginia did not give up. They held them to 3 and then were able to put 6 on the board.
Ranked Virginia, I'll tell you that. They
Yeah.
deserve to be ranked. Maryland as well. Maryland's doing good so far, too. Both this DMV football right now is
Yes.
at peak.
Yep. Maryland just took down Wisconsin. They're going to get tested here in the next few weeks. I think they have a bye this week.
They do. Yeah.
So we won't see them in action today, but there's plenty of other games out there to be watching. A lot of top 10, top 25 teams playing each other.
I just loved the entire Virginia crowd rushing the field last night. How do you feel about the field rush? You like that?
I'm not a fan of it initially, just because the player safety, especially for the other team. It can be very. It was immediate last night. Like, they scored that touchdown, and it was immediate that the fans were on the field.
Yeah. Seahawks getting back in the backfield there once again for a sack on Tui. So Seahawks accepted that penalty there, but then got another sack. So
yeah. Brings up 4th and 21.
Yeah, fourth and a mile. Just 3 minutes left here in this third quarter. 4th and 21. Wow. Queen Anne's looking like stay on the field. Are going to go for it deep in their own territory. I mean, if they don't get this, it's going to be very, very tough to get a stop.
This is one of those decisions right here as a defensive player, right? They throw a ball down the field. As a coach, you don't want to see them pick it off, unless you have absolute daylight in front of you. But you got to swat it down.
Yeah.
You can't get greedy and try and get the pick, man, because you're inside the 10 right there.
So Tui dropping back. He's trying to take a shot. He does. He's got a man wide open. It's King Mack. Makes the catch. He's very close to a first down. I think he's just short, though.
I think they're going to give it to him there. They're not.
Nope, it's just short. Wow. By about a yard or two. He got the first down.
Yep.
I'm not sure if that was the 32, but
Got
the first down.
Walk out the chains.
Yeah, got the first down.
Walk out the chains. That's what they're going to do, it looks like.
Yeah. Good job by Queen Anne's, though, just to make it even close. I mean, that was.
What a play.
Yeah, just lobbing it up there. Sometimes
he was able to get it. I mean, there's two white jerseys there, one blue.
Sometimes you just lob it up, good things can happen.
Yep, they can. If you got athletes on the field, they'll make the play.
So Queen Anne's keeps moving here. Just under 2 minutes remaining now in this third quarter. Tui in shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He's looking left. He's pressured right away, and he gets sacked once again.
If you look, you got over there King Mack. He's wide open down the field. That pocket collapsed so fast. He was open.
now 2nd and 17. These Seahawks, when they're getting these sacks, it's big losses too. It's not like 2 to 3 yard sacks. It's like 7 to 10 yard sacks too.
Yep.
Just keep pushing Queen Anne's back here for the Seahawks. Done an amazing job of that all day. So ball at 24-yard line. Once again, 2nd and 17. This is a must-score possession here if you're Queen Anne's, 100%.
Yes, you have to. You got to try and get somewhere and maybe start moving the pocket a little bit. You know, little rollout plays, waggles.
So he's done it a few times today. This time he'll drop back. No time once again. Stiff arms one man, gets it away, and it's intercepted again. C.J. Montgomery on the pick six, 3rd pick six of the day for the Seahawks. Unbelievable.
Yes, you know, when your defense is outscoring your own offense, that's impressive day. That's an impressive day.
I mean, just pressuring Tui all game long. Low snap there. Smith gets it away. And it is up and good. 36-6. 44 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Take a short break. Step aside. Be right back. All right, 44 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Seahawks up by 30 now, 36-6. And what was a pretty close game in that 1st quarter, 7-6. 29 unanswered points here for the Seahawks. So ball's received by King Mack at the 19-yard line, looking for some room. There's not much. Gets about 7 yards on the return there.
King Mack seems to be Queen Anne's playmaker, and he just can't get going. I would like to see him start moving down the field a little bit to see what he can do, but this Decatur team is just game planned around him and swallowed him up.
So Queen Anne's down by 30, looking for anything you can get. Basically at this point, looking for some positives going into your next game.
Yeah, you got to get some wins, man. You just play it quarter by quarter now, you know, possession by possession. Let's try to get to the other side of the field. That's a win.
Absolutely. As the next game for Queen Anne's will be on Thursday, October 9th. They do have a bye this week. We'll be at 4 p.m. That's at Easton. The screen right there looking for Hickman. Knocked away by C.J. Montgomery again, who got the pick six there just a couple minutes ago.
And it looks like Queen Anne's made a quarterback change. They put in Dalton Parsley there at quarterback.
Yeah, looking for something different. Yeah, we'll see what he's got. Next game for the Seahawks will be versus Snow Hill on Wednesday, October 1st. That game will be at 4 p.m. I've heard it's going to be like a scrimmage type game, though.
Okay.
So a little bit different than just a regular game. How'd you see what that looks like?
Yeah, get a little different looks from some of your younger guys, you know. See what they can do for next year.
It's Parsley intercepted once again. C.J. Montgomery. Are we going to see number 4? No. But it gets back to the 30-yard line of the Lions.
I think if I'm here on Decatur, I want to see a shot down the field. You got some momentum. Just go ahead, try and take a deep shot. See what you got.
Yeah. That's 4th pick of the day now for the Seahawks. Yeah, 4 or 5. Honestly, when Montgomery broke that tackle, I thought he was going to be going all the way again.
He was close. He was another tackle away from it.
That's amazing. So there's 26 seconds remaining now in this 3rd quarter. I'll say one more touchdown here for the Seahawks, and they will have running clock. Which they had it versus Y-High and North Carolina. Back-to-back weeks having running clock.
And that's what, 35 points?
Yeah. I know in lacrosse it's 12 for boys lacrosse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's got to come in the second half.
The second half, too.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like going to be an offsides there on Queen Anne's. Yep. Moving forward 5 yards, bring up 1st and 5. That's what I was talking about. Is there an exact reason why, a little bit off topic here, is there an exact reason why in girls lacrosse and boys JV lacrosse it's 10 throughout the game for running clock, but at varsity it's 12 in the second half?
Yeah, I think the big thing is you can get it in the first half as long as the coaches can both agree on that. So oftentimes if a coach is like, let's just put the running clock on, we can agree to that and they'll get it going. But the rule states that it's a second half thing.
That's a touchdown there by number 10. Kyer White on the handoff there by Ronan Orth. Ronan Orth in the game now for the Seahawks. Now give running clock.
Yeah, Ronan Orth and Kyer White, both students I had. They're out there being successful.
Touchdown Seahawks, Kyer White.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter.
After this PAT.
That's the extra point, yeah. So after this extra point, we'll go into the 4th quarter. Looking to make it 43-6.
It's nice to see some of the varsity guys down there kind of supporting the JV team.
Absolutely. Extra point is up and good. 43-6. Now 36 unanswered points for the Seahawks. Let's take a short break. Be right back with you.
Fans, I want to take a moment to make the announcement. Wednesday's JV scrimmage for Snow Hill is now a controlled scrimmage, and the start time will be at 4 p.m. So come on out Wednesday and support your Seahawks.
Start of the 4th quarter. Seahawks are 43-6 now. Instead of 36 points unanswered, it's now 43. Because Queen Anne's did score first there. So now 43 unanswered points for the Seahawks. I mean, that's incredible. Fumble return there by King Max, able to stay with it. Breaks the first tackle by Workman. Now he's changing direction. And gets pulled down at about the 15-yard line. It's going to be a flag. It was by Jack Dodson, looks like there. I pulled him down.
Looks like they're going to call maybe a horse collar tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little wrestling move. Keep the wrestling moves in the ring for WWE.
Horse collar. It's a horse collar. Yeah. So that moved Queen Anne's forward a few yards. Looks like 15-yard penalty. Horse collar. Yeah. So ball will be at the 31-yard line here. Yeah. That's where Queen Anne's will start their first drive of the, the first drive of the 4th quarter here. especially running clock now. This game probably wrap up pretty quickly here. We saw it a few times last year with the JV team. They got running clock a couple of times. Only time clock stops will be on injuries and timeouts.
And this is a good look for JV being able to do this and then translating into the next few years.
It's a pass in the middle by Parsley. He's looking for Noah Sudler there over the middle. Passing complete. Good defense there with the Seahawks once again.
So as a coach, coaching lacrosse, it's really good to see that your JV team is able to put up these points, because it just shows you're going to have some players coming down or coming up to be able to do this for you at the varsity level, and hopefully they can continue this trend of beating up on some teams.
And we've seen guys from last year on this JV team that are now on the varsity team playing a big impact for the squad. Definitely good to see. Nice deflection there. That was Robert McDonald there on the deflection. Now we're going to 3rd down. 3rd and 10 here.
Robert McDonald. I had him last year too, man. Bobby McDonald, and I have his younger brother, Liam, right now. He's another football player.
A lot of your former students going off today. Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's nice to see them being successful right now.
Again, like you were saying, this is what they're going to have in the future. So it's good to see what they can do now, so that in the next year or two when they're on the varsity squad, they can hopefully repeat the same thing they did on JV.
Yeah, yep.
So shotgun formation here for Parsley. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. King Mack in motion once again. Been in motion a lot this game as Zamir King Mack. So Parsley looking over the middle. Just over the head there of Ryder Nash, the intended receiver.
Another 4th down coming up, 4th and 10.
And just 6.5 remaining here in this game. Queen Anne's once again going for it. Just looking for anything at this point, like we talked about earlier. Down by 37 points. Take whatever you can get.
Yeah, this is where you get to practice some of the plays in your playbook that you don't get to use very often.
As Parsley, it's going to be a screen left there. Seahawks in the backfield immediately is Jack Dodson right there to pull him down. Or I believe that was Aiden Queen that time. Yeah, that was Aiden Queen. Good tackle there by Aiden Queen. The 0s and 9s are sometimes a little bit tough to tell with these jerseys, I'll say.
Yeah, and 8s for me.
Yeah.
You know, the 8s, 6s, 0s, 9s.
The Seahawks are going to take him back over here.
Yep, turnover on downs.
They score here, put up 50 points.
That's an electric game, and most of those points coming from the defensive side of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get with those 3 pick sixes the Seahawks have had in this game. Almost 4.
21 points on the defensive side.
That's amazing. Something you almost never see.
It's good to see some of these.
Yeah, he's pretty
these
excited
other
there.
kids.
Kajir Elmore there checking on. Very excited. So Orth in shotgun formation. That's great to see. Orth handoff there. Go to Kyer White. He's got some room. He's taken down inside the 10-yard line by Ryder Nash. Great gain there for Kyer White on 1st down. Moving the chains once again. Now 1st and goal.
Kyer White runs hard, man. He's not afraid of contact. He hits the hole. He looks like he could be one of your power backs. Putting your head down and just hitting the hole hard.
North once again, shotgun formation. Get a single back. Kyer White in the backfield once again. Orth, handoff to White. Breaks 1 tackle and takes it in. Now 49-6 Seahawks. With 4:10 left in this 4th quarter.
And that's the 2nd touchdown of the day.
Seahawk touchdown, Kyer White.
So extra point here to make it 50-6. Which would tie the Seahawks' highest points they've scored this season so far, which they scored 50 just last week versus North Carolina in the 50-0 win.
That's incredible. 50 points in a game, and when you average that a game, that's impressive. On the lacrosse field, we like to see points going up on the board.
Kick is up, and kick is good, 50-6. So we'll take a short break. One last time, step aside. With 3 minutes left here in this fourth quarter, Seahawks at 50-6. All right, back from that quick little break. You were talking about lacrosse and putting up goals on the board. I think even like 10 to 15 goals on the board is pretty incredible. Last season, you guys were able to put up like between 15 and 20 goals almost every single game.
Yeah, we were able to put up I think we averaged throughout the season, including playoffs and the state championship game, we averaged, I think, 18 goals a game. Wow. And we averaged against 5 goals a game. So our defense was also unstoppable with that.
Well, that's going to be a kick return touchdown, possibly here.
We have Queen Anne's with some electric.
That's Gavin Griffith. There's a flag on the field. He's going to take it into the end zone there. Andrew Kimball, I should say.
Looks like there might be a block in the back there towards the end of the run.
Probably come back. He's fired up, though. Good for that young man to take it all the way back. Unfortunately, we'll be coming back, though.
Yeah, it's nice to see when a big guy is able to scoop the ball and score. You don't get those chances very often.
And the clock's going to keep running here, too, so Russ probably going to be a little bit quick here calling this penalty. They're going to wave off the flag. So that's going to be a touchdown there. Kick return touchdown for Andrew Kimball. Seahawks fans not liking that.
No, they are not. But Seahawks fans, you got to be happy with your defensive play because your defense didn't give up any points. It's all been the
special teams, offense and special teams. Yeah.
Yep, offense and special teams.
Now, but good for that young man, Andrew Kimball. There, that's like once in a lifetime opportunity. Is one shining moment.
It is, and I'm glad that it stands for him because
absolutely
that's a big moment. I mean, for a game like this, that's a win. You can end on a positive note here and carry it into the bye week and try and make some adjustments to get after it for who they play against their next opponent.
Yeah, got close to 2 weeks off. Yeah, next game will be once again at Easton on October 9th. Going to the end zone. It's going to be caught there. See, that was, luckily it was number 9 there on the reception. Noah Sudler in the end zone there. So 50-14 will be the final score today. What a game by the Seahawks then, Mr. Workman.
Yeah, that was a fun game to be in the booth for. I mean, for my first broadcast, that was awesome job by the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. They put on quite the performance tonight, or this morning.
So that'll do it for us. My name is AJ Patton, Mr. Tyler Workman. We say so long. Have a great day, everybody.
Final score, Seahawks 50, Lions 14. Fans, be sure to stop by the concession stand. They have a few whole pizzas that they're selling for $10, and they have half-price burgers. Stop by and eat up. Go Seahawks.